Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Siren and today I'm going to be showing you guys my Ariana Grande vinyl collection. Let's just get started. Today I will be drinking a s'mores coffee, of course, while I show you guys my collection, so you might see me sip on this a couple times. Okay, starting off with Ariana's first studio album, Yours Truly. So this, I have Yours Truly on the cloudy clear pressing, and this was released in 2019. And that's when I got this, but she does repress it. She did a repress recently, and this is the only copy of Yours Truly that I have. If you've watched my other videos, then you might know that I am a Sabrina Carpenter variant collector, but I only allow myself to variant collect for one artist, so I really try to be strict with myself. However, there are a few albums that I do have multiple variants of that aren't Sabrina Carpenter, just because if I'm a really big fan of the album or the artist, I kind of let myself slide for a little bit. And I've been an Ariana fan since Victorious, so I actually had these vinyl before I even became a vinyl collector, so I do let myself get a little bit extra with the Ariana variants. But so far this is the only Yours Truly variant I have. If I were to get another variant, it would be the anniversary picture disc, but so far I'm pretty happy with just this one that I have in my collection. Next up we have My Everything. And this is also on the 2019 pressing, the clear and purple split. And I also got this when she released it in 2019. The other pressing of this that I wanted when I was little, when it came out, was the Urban Outfitters purple pressing. But after that one sold out, it became really pricey. I don't actually know the price of it now, but I'm really happy with this pressing. However, I do think I want to get the anniversary pressing just because it has some extra tracks that this album doesn't have. Plus it's on the purple cover. It's purple cover with the pink pressing, and that is the anniversary pressing of My Everything. So I do want to get that one eventually, but I'm okay waiting on that one for now. Next up we have Dangerous Woman, and this one recently had its 10-year anniversary, which is so crazy. This album is very nostalgic to me, and this is actually my sister's favorite Ariana album. This pressing is also the 2019 pressing. It's kind of hard to see it, but it is black with like a purpley swirl mix in there. The discs actually are really nice when you see them in person, but it's hard to see on camera because of the reflection, and they are kind of dark. But I really do like this pressing. However, this is not the only pressing of Dangerous Woman that I have in my collection. I also have the Dangerous Woman 10-year anniversary pressing with the 2016 cover, and this one does have bonus tracks that has Jason's song Step On Up and New Better Part 2, which is one of my favorite songs by Ariana. So I did let myself get this one because it has extra tracks, like I said with the My Everything one. So I let myself get this one, even though it is technically another variant of Dangerous Woman, but you know, that's okay. In my opinion, Ariana put a lot of work into these 10-year Dangerous Woman vinyl. I really love the aesthetic she went for. It's really hard for me not to get the other two, but like I said, I'm really trying to be good with the variant collecting. However, if I see the pink swirl one out at the store and it's like a good deal, I might end up getting that one too, because it's just so pretty and I love that pressing. This one is kind of like the Physicians Deluxe because it comes with that outside shell, but this is the vinyl itself. And then I will show you guys the pressing of this one because I do think it's really, really pretty. And it does come with a poster as well. Look at this. This is so cute. I love that. But this is the pressing. So as you can see, it's black and clear. But I just love how they did this. It is kind of reminding me of the Position Deluxe press, which I absolutely love. Okay, next up in my collection, I have the Christmas and Chill picture disc. Now this one I need to put in a custom sleeve, so I just have it in the non-stick sleeve. I did take it out of the PVC though, don't worry. Luckily mine does not have any damage on it, which I'm happy about. But it basically has an etched side, and then it just has the regular vinyl side where you can play the tracks from. Christmas and Chill is a really great album. I listen to it a lot. Sometimes I listen to it not during Christmas because it's really good. I tend to just procrastinate picking up the outer sleeves for these, and that always hurts my head. I know Ariana did come out with a new variant of this Christmas. It was a clear pressing with these snowflakes on it. But I just didn't get it because I already have this album and I didn't want to variant collect, even though that one was really pretty. Okay, next up we have one of my favorite albums by Ariana, and that is Sweetener. Sweetener was always my favorite album ever since it came out. It just came out at perfect time for me, and it really helped me through a lot. When Ariana dropped the 2019 pressings of her vinyl, I could not get the peach sweetener. It sold out too fast, but my husband was able to get me a copy not long after the original pressing. I think he ended up getting it from a record store secondhand, but I'm really happy with it because it is a really beautiful peach pressing. And you know, Sweetener was always my favorite album until Eternal Sunshine, and I just really love this project. It means a lot to me, and I really wanted to have the peach one, so I'm really grateful that I do have this variant. And this is the only Sweetener variant I have. I did have a standard black one, but I sold it when my husband got me this one, so this is the only copy that I have. If there's going to be a 10-year anniversary one, I'm going to get that one. I'm just going to say it because this album is amazing and I have to get it. Next up, we have Thank You Next, of course. This is, I think, the Target pressing. It's just clear. I actually don't really care for this pressing that much, but this is the one I picked up when the album came out for whatever reason. And so I just stuck with this one because I'm trying not to variant collect, but I do really want the clear and pink pressing that she released in 2019 when she did all the other ones. I just think this one looks better on that, and plus I prefer the black cover rather than the pink cover. But I'm still happy with this one. I've played this vinyl plenty of times, you know. I can't complain. I just really prefer the other cover. It's just like if I got that one, I don't know if I would sell this one because I have really good memories playing this vinyl, so now I have to keep both of them and it's like the whole variant collecting thing again. But one day I probably will end up picking up pink and clear swirl pressing. Next up, we have Positions, and this one's on the Coke bottle clear pressing, and I got this one from her website when Positions came out. And I love Positions. It's one of my top favorite albums by Ariana. It's in my top 3. I just love Positions. Ever since it came out, I loved it. It's my style of music personally, and so it's most adjacent to my style of music, I would say. I love it. I listen to it probably the most out of all of her albums because Sweetener, while it is one of my favorites, and same thing with Eternal Sunshine, they also have a very strong like emotional attachment I have to them. So when I listen to them, it takes me to like a very emotional state. So when I'm just trying to listen to Ariana music to like relax, have a good time, I always put on Positions as my choice album. Going off of that, I do have the Positions Deluxe as well. The deluxe tracks on Positions are some of my favorite tracks on the album, like Test Drive, Worst Behavior. I was not able to get the original pressing because I did not get it when it came out and it was way too expensive. But I was able to get the recent repress, which I do love actually. And she did include a lot of like extra things in here, like stickers and everything, just like the original one had. And while I do prefer the OG pressing, of course, this pressing is actually really beautiful. It's like a periwinkle color, and it does go really well with Positions. So I'm happy that I picked this up because now this one is also selling for so expensive. Oh my goodness. I just cannot believe how much money these Positions Deluxe vinyls go for. If you are able to get this for retail price or close to though, I do recommend it. It comes with a lot of cool things like a really big poster and also stickers, which are so cute. Love that. Okay, next up we have Eternal Sunshine, of course, which is currently my favorite album by Ariana. It just always, I feel like Ariana just always comes out with the right album for what I'm feeling at the moment. So Eternal Sunshine really means a lot to me. This is actually the variant I picked before I even heard the album when she put the pre-orders up. I told myself, okay, just pick one, and this is the one I picked, and I'm really happy with it. I really like it. Of course, it's on the red pressing, which is really beautiful. All of the Eternal Sunshine standard, you know, albums are on that, so. But I do love this pressing. Now, I do have a second copy of Eternal Sunshine, and that is because one day I was at Target and they had the Target exclusive Eternal Sunshine for like $9, so I was like, I can't not get it for $9. So I do have the Target copy as well, and it has all these pictures of Ariana, and then it's also on the red, of course. And then of course I also have Eternal Sunshine Brighter Days Ahead. This is the copy that I picked out. My husband got this for my birthday. I really love the bonus tracks on Eternal Sunshine as well. They're some of my favorite tracks as well from the album, just like with Position. So of course I had to get the bonus tracks on vinyl. I couldn't pass them up, and I like how this is a different aesthetic than the original album, so I think it's nice to have both variants on hand. And sometimes I'd like prefer to have the OG vinyl, or sometimes I prefer this one to play, so I think it makes sense to have both copies. I can justify that. And last but not least, I do have 2 copies of the Wicked soundtracks. I have Wicked and Wicked for Good. I'm a big Wicked fan, and I love you know, Ariana as Glinda. I ended up just doing the 2 picture disc pressings because I like how they match, and I asked for these for Christmas this past Christmas, and my parents got them for me, so thanks to my parents. And they are really great. They're on picture disc vinyl of Ariana and Cynthia. Well, I think I'm just gonna try to stick to the 1 variant of each soundtrack, and that's really what I've stuck by so far, so I've done very well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I do have Petal on pre-order as well. I was lucky enough to get a copy of the signed vinyl. I love Hate That I Made You Love Me. That single is so good to me. It's actually one of my favorite Ariana singles so far, so I'm super excited to hear the rest of the album. Let me know if you guys have any Ariana vinyl in the comments below, and also let me know your favorite Ariana album, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!